What's up, guys? It's Combo here. I'm bringing you guys the Olympia dogs with every gun show. We're moving on to the shotguns now that we are done. The assault rifles, and we're moving on to the Olympia, and I'll get into this in a second, but I'm using the classic controller here. This is the third time in a row. I know, guys, not a lot of you are fans of this, and I'm aware of that, but this was all recorded in approximately 1 week. All of this, all these gameplays for the dogs with every gun show. I tried to do as many as I could, and I thought at the time I was balancing it out 50-50 because that's what I wanted to do for this series. I wanted to show a variety in not only weapons but in, controllers, I guess, because a lot of people take it seriously which controller I use and, which controller they see in gameplay and stuff. And I do understand that. I mean, I do understand that some people like to see the Wii Remote over the CCP and some like the other way around, but at the time, like I said, I was trying to balance it out, but it kind of did balance out eventually, even though it seems like I'm using more classic controller than I am Wii Remote. But, if you look back to the what's it called, the submachine guns, I did most of them. I think I only did 2 or 3 out of them with the CCP. The assault rifles, I did about half CCP and half Wii Remote. And shotguns, 3 out of the 4 shotguns are with CCP, and the light machine guns are 3 out of 4 with Wii Remote. So it kind of balances out, even though it does seem like I'm using a lot more classic controller. I hope you guys don't mind that, but I mean, if you're not gonna enjoy the gameplay just because of a controller that's been in the game for 10 months now, I don't know what to do. I'm just sorry. I apologize, but. I think, I got over it. I got over the classic controller. I was just like a couple of you guys who didn't like it at first for the first couple months. I shared my opinion about it, got a little bit of hate on that too. But, it's been in the game for 10 months, and I'm kind of gotten over it in the last, in like the first couple months of the game. I've gotten over it, but anyway, guys, let's get into this gameplay a little bit here. I wanted to talk about Modern Warfare 3 and kind of the stuff that I want implemented in the game for the Wii version. Kind of like a wish list, but not really. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this game, I got off to a really good start. Got a lot of kills. It was action-packed, but it wears down. It like really gets boring, and I might fast forward it. I might not. But I really like this Olympia here. First off, the only problem is it can be really inconsistent. Oh, I like this. Watch this. Pick up the scav pack, get 1 kill, throw another nade, and get 2 kills for a nice little triple feed. With that's why I like scavenger, and yeah, nice little kind of like surprise feed there, with a nice little triple feed. But yeah, there's my dogs, call them in. But after this, the gameplay, this is kind of like, it was weird how it turned out, but it kind of like, it was kind of like the gameplay kind of turned out the way the Olympia is. It was really strong at first, really, it can be really strong, and it can do work, but sometimes it can just, you can get like 6 hit markers on a guy. I don't know how that works out, but you'll see coming up. Like at first I kill people really good, like I am right now. It's a lot of action and stuff, but you'll see later on it gets a little slow, and I start getting a lot of hit markers and a lot of Treyarch moments and stuff like that. But that guy was sitting up there. That's the first time I was like, wow, really? Sitting next to the bed with Ghost on. But anyway, guys, let's get into Modern Warfare 3 a little bit, and I do get Treyarched a lot in this game, just to let you know, so I might rage, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, let's talk about it. First off, the thing I wanted to kind of ask you guys your opinion about, maybe to see like what you guys think about this, but you know how the Wii can't support like the big chopper gunner, the kill streaks, those kind of things, Predator missile, stuff like that. But I think we will be getting what's it called? I think we'll be getting survival mode, and in there you can see Predator missiles based on the trailer so far. So you know how the Wii can't support that quite yet, the Predator missile, because it has to render out the map and whatnot. But what I was actually thinking, instead of just keeping it out of the multiplayer and the survival mode and stuff like that, what I was actually thinking is kind of having the Predator missile in the Wii version, but not having quite like the other systems. And what I mean by that is basically, instead of controlling the Predator missile, you basically bring up the laptop just like the other systems, but instead of going to the Predator missile, you actually get to, it's kind of like a one mortar team strike, where you kind of, it will show you where the enemies are, but you only have a certain amount of time. For example, let me see. In Modern Warfare 2, the Predator missile, you had, what, 5 seconds before it hit the floor. Basically, what the Wii version would do... Oh, this is funny. I turned up my sensitivity just to teabag this guy a little faster, but yeah, what the Wii version will do, instead of just taking the Predator missile out of the game and instead of just leaving it out, you will not control the Predator missile. However, you will bring up the laptop and you'll have 5 seconds to choose a spot on the map where a Predator missile will come down and hit. The catch is that it will show up, like the red dots will show up on the little radar, the map, whatever. It's kind of like when you bring up a mortar team and you have a UAV. It's kind of like that, except the Predator missile will go down just as fast as if you were controlling it like in the other systems. So basically you will see the map for, what, 5 seconds. And this is funny, I just watched these guys get out these 2 noobs. I think that guy was spraying a stoner for like 3 minutes and he couldn't hit the guy, but yeah, there's the stoner. But like I said, you would control it, you would have 5 seconds to pick a spot with the radar on, and it would come down. I just think that's a little better than just taking the Predator missile out of the game, if it is a kill streak in multiplayer. But what do you guys think about that? I think that they should do something like that, even with the chopper gunner and the AC-130, if they do include that in the multiplayer, like I said. What I think they should do for them, since you can have a Cobra or something like that, what I think they should do instead of taking it out is just make it a stronger... That was a pretty nice shot. Dang. Make it a stronger, like, Cobra to put in the air. That takes, you know, three or four shots to take down, and it's like a kind of like a Pavlo, but a chopper gunner is just better, it's stronger, and instead of controlling it, you just call it out. But I just think that I'm kind of tired of them taking out like big kill streaks. I'm not complaining about it, but you know, I want it to be as similar to the other systems as possible. And you know, I think by implementing like the AC-130 and the chopper gunner, but having them be stronger gunships and stronger, like, you know, artillery or whatever, I think that would be better to include in the game. What do you guys think about that? It's just my thoughts. But anyway, guys, let's talk about a little bit of the wish list. I kind of want. I really want the survival mode, and I really want multiplayer. Obviously, we're gonna get multiplayer, but survival mode, I really want that. That looks like a lot of fun. That looks more fun than zombies. I'm not a huge zombies fan, as you guys know, but it looks a lot more fun. And you know, you can unlock, from what I can see, is you can buy different weapons, buy perks, whatnot, and kill streaks even. You know, you can buy like. Oh, that was close. That was close. I almost rage quit there, guys. But you notice I do that in like every episode. I don't know what is wrong with me. But yeah, like I said, it looks a lot of fun. I hope we get that. I wish. I hope we get a better friend system. And the only thing I could improve on, in I guess the Wii or Modern Warfare 3 for the Wii, because there was such an improvement in the friend system from Modern Warfare Reflex to Black Ops. I really liked that. But what I wanted better in the friend system is gamer tags, and you cannot change the gamer tag, and obviously I don't think that will happen, but you know, hopefully it will, and you can just add the gamer tag instead of adding a code. But like I said, I don't think that will happen, but that would be pretty cool if it does. And also I wanted in the multiplayer, I want all the kill streaks. See, there's the inaccurate or the inconsistent Olympia right there. You know, it can be a one-hit kill at most times, but then, you know, sometimes it'll just mess up and get you a nice hit marker. But what I want is as many kill streaks as possible. Like I said earlier, if they can't be supported on Wii, find a substitute or like a different way you could possibly implement it in. But you know, I understand if that's not possible. Also, what I want is kind of better hit detection. I want them to do a better job of not having lag spikes or anything when you're shooting. You know, the little lags that can mess up the whole gameplay. Also, I want them to, obviously this isn't going to happen, but I wish it did. I even think Medal of Honor or whatever, I think that was on Wii a while ago. I think it was like 16 versus 16 dedicated servers. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I think Call of Duty should do, and it would be a lot better if that did. My computer just made a weird sound, but I just hope that the thing is better, that the whole, you know, system is better, and the hit detection will be better. And also, I want 6v6, even if it's just on the big maps. I know Black Ops can support 6v6. I played in a 6v6 hacked match, but the only reason they don't do it is because say it's a 6v6 on Nuketown and someone calls it a napalm. it basically lags everyone out on the small maps. But I've played 6v6 on big maps like Launch and other stuff. So even if there's maybe a 6v6 playlist, like you know, for bigger maps, and that would be pretty cool. And the last thing I want is all the patches for the other systems will be done on Wii. They did that for the first like 7 patches, but then after that we didn't get the Express playlist, and we didn't get a FAMAS patch, you know, stuff like that. I want better post-release support. But what do you guys want? Let me know in the comments below, or make a video response. That would be pretty cool. But other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy the Olympia gameplay, and I have a pretty good treat at the end of the shotgun dogs with every gun show for you guys. It's a nice little double dog with the Wii remote and dual wield HS10. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you could rate it up, that would be great. Other than that, I'll see you all later, and have a good day.